Hi everyone, welcome back to the Jewelry Making Fun collaboration hosted by Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More here on YouTube, aka Deb Host Crafty Cottage. Everyone is participating will be in the description box. Please check their channels out and see what they created for the month of April. Can you believe we're almost going into May? Because we already passed the halfway mark. I cannot. This year has just been relentless with the ugh. Anyway, the colors for the month are artichoke, in parentheses, dark green, chocolate, dark brown, charcoal, taupe, and in parentheses, tan. Because the color, when I saw tan, I was like, I mean, taupe, when I saw taupe, I was like, oh, gray. And I was going to use these colors. Uh, but nonetheless, in the second column, she gives you a little bit more breakdown. So I went and looked at all the pictures for each one of the colors that I did not have. I didn't have the colors, right? Not easily to get to, at least. And I was thinking I really don't play around with a lot of dark brown colors or tan colors. I usually just play with blues and greens and silvers a lot and yellow for some reason and black. But nonetheless, we persevered, okay? And then in the third column or the second challenge, she said, have your pieces feature leaves, new growth, spring is here. The bright and the otherwise dark day, the trees have come to life, awakening from the winter sleep. Now, Deb, with all due respect, that is not the color. That is not what I saw when I saw green, brown, and tan. I saw the beach. The tan is the sand, and the dark brown and green is the seaweed, the ocean floor, all the beautiful colors at the bottom of the ocean is what I saw. I know it's no blue in there, but that's what I saw. Seaweed. Anyway, so I use this color right here for the dark brown. Like it's really showing dark brown, but when you put it up closer to the light, it looks a little bit lighter. But it's dark brown. This is the dark brown that I used. Um, and then I use this bead treasure gallery. Now I bought a lot of craft stuff a while back, a long time ago, like 12 years ago, 13, and I pulled this one and this one and this out, and I was like, again, all I see is the ocean. All I see is the ocean. I apologize for anyone that's like, yes, where spring is here. All I saw was beach. I don't know why, but I looked on the back of this thing and it says amber. I can't use that one. And then I was like, okay, this is not the color and the color thing, so I pulled this back. I think this is Joanne, sadly. Blue Moon used to be a product at Joanne Fabric, and they stopped selling it there. And now Joanne is no more, or at least they're almost out, which is very, very sad. So anyway, I use this, and B Treasure, I want to say, is from Hobby Lobby. Yep, it's Hobby Lobby, and it says 2006. Anyway, I use these colors because, as you can see, they have the dark green. And if you look at, again, all I see is ocean, the seeds, not the seeds, the undergrowth in the ocean, like these colors right here. I don't know. Anyway, and so I took this apart again, more ocean, right? So I bought this from somewhere, and it was two. I cut one in half. I mean, I cut one apart, and I used these pieces to give me more of the taupe color because it has that little reflection of the color that she asked for. Um, when I looked up tan jasper, it had like these colors in it. So it had those colors in it. And I was just like, okay, that'd be really cool to make my ocean theme bracelet. And here we go. This is what I made for the month of April. I wrote her and told her that I didn't know if I was going to be able to do one because on Monday, I went to the doctor. I thought I had a sore throat. I thought I had strep throat, but I have the flu. I wrote her and said I have the fly. I'm not sure if you all remember the movie The Fly with Jeff Goldblum in it. But whenever I was, and I wrote her back today, I was like, I hope I don't have the fly because have you not seen that movie? Anyway, I wanted to try and keep it going. The my contribution to the collaboration, but hopefully I feel like I nailed it. I feel like I did it. But these colors were semi challenging because I didn't have them like easily pull, but none of my stuff is easy to pull right now. I need to get it together. Anyway, please click on the description box to see what everyone else has created. I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.